Clean shampoo for hair that shines its brightest, and Tide, for the cleanest clothes in town, present Bert Hillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Well, surprise. I suppose most of our old friends who are used to the Kuklapolitan productions expect Colonel Cracky to come out here when the curtains are closed like this to make an announcement. Well, sir, I really pulled a little different twist on it tonight, didn't I? Yes, sir, I did. Well, there's a reason behind all of this madness. And probably you wonder, qu'est-ce que c'est le beret? Well, I can tell you qu'est-ce que c'est in just a moment, if you'll be patient and listen to me carefully. This summer, Kukla and I spent some of our vacation abroad. We went across the great pond to see what we could see, and we saw a great many things. And in the course of my trip, I determined that I would write down what I had seen and recreate for my friends in America some of the atmosphere of the cities and the various people and the various countries that we visited. So tonight marks a great milestone, and I got news for you, dear. It's not Colonel Cracky, so lay off. Thought it was Colonel Cracky urging me to get on with it. This is my show, too, by the way, not yours. You're lucky to be in it. I'm liable to cut out that second number, so just be careful. So, tonight marks a milestone in our productions here at the Kuklapolitan Theater. This is no pretentious show that we are doing tonight. Nay, rather it is a simple little show to help you understand, those of you who have not been abroad in Paris, France, to understand the French people and the Parisians a little more clearly, to know what you have in store for you when you go to Paris, and for those of you who have been to Paris, France, to recreate for you some of this nostalgia and the lovely, light-hearted emotions that one connects with that loveliest of all cities, Paris, France, or as we have said, Gay Paris. Now, we, instead of having a real play, we thought about this very carefully. Well, I thought about this. I wrote these notes down whilst I was walking along the Seine River, which is the river which passes through Paris, France. Whilst I was walking down through the Bois, which is a park, or along the Champs-Élysées, Champs-Élysées, and whilst climbing to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower, what am I saying? Honestly, I know better than that. I thought of these things, and so today I decided it should be, instead of a play, just a series of little light-hearted vignettes. Think about that word for a minute while I look it up. It's like a little story. Well, anyway, this is not even going to have that much. Not even a petite vignette. It's going to be more of a kind of a scenes from Paris. The light-hearted, lovely side of the city that travelers, Parisians themselves, know so well. And our first little scene, I'm not going to be any of these. I'm directing this show and prompting and so forth, but I will see you later, of course, dear friend. The first of these takes place right near the Place de l'Opéra. It's the opera place. Well, it's the street. It's right. Well, anyway, it's right there, the Café de la Paix, and there's the little flower sellers and the young artists going to work to paint, and the busy, delightful morning of Paris, yet this sort of leisurely quality where people stop and have their coffee and their croissant. It's a roll shaped like a crescent. And anyway, that's what I'm trying to get in this little scene, and I hope you'll will enjoy it. Our first scene is Paris in the morning.
Le bouquet, monsieur? You don't have to get rough about it. They're special if anybody's on the street. Mademoiselle, a petit bouquet? Oh, I see you have one. I bet she'd charge you twice as much as I would. Headed her down the street. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour, Henri. Bonjour, Jacques. Jacques, he has his grind organ again. Bonjour, Jacques. Les fleurs? Les fleurs? Won't somebody buy my flowers? There's an American. Let me see if I can get him. Woohoo! Buddy! Got a hot posy here. Wasn't American at all. He was English. Didn't understand me. Ah, Perry, Perry. They all pass in front of my little flower stand. Counts, dukes, kings, queens, artists, seamstress. Fellow who works on the train, the conductor. The bellboy at the hotel. The maître d' at the cafes. They all pass before my eyes. Ah, Perry. My village. My village. Pardonnez-moi. Bonjour, bonjour, Kukla. Bonjour. Oh, Pierre. How nice to see you. You on your way to the park again?
Oui, oui. I'm on my way. I will finish it today.
Finish what?
The portrait.
Oh, today you finish it?
If she only comes to the park, I will finish it.
Oh, très bon, très bon. English translation. Very good, very good. Très bon, Pierre. I hope she comes by. I'm certain she will.
Have you not yet found out her name? I want to meet her so badly.
Why, that is simple. You are young. It is spring. And this is Paris. No trouble to meet her. Speak to her.
But not until I have finished her portrait. I wish I knew just who she was.
Well, I wish I could tell you, dear. I know no more about her than you do.
I think I will call her, at least the portrait, Mademoiselle de Paris.
Very good. Très bon.
On l'appelle Mademoiselle de Paris. Et sa vie, c'est un petit peu le nom. Son royaume, c'est la rue de Rivoli. Son destin, c'est d'habiller les autres. On dit qu'elle est petite main. Et c'est vrai qu'elle n'est pas grande que des bouquets et des guirlandes à des aimer sur nos chemins. Elle chante une de son pauvre rêve à des amants d'amour. Elle pleure et plus souvent que son tour, Mademoiselle de Paris. Elle boit à petite traverse et elle court vers les Champs-Élysées et donne un peu de son déjeuner à
Mademoiselle de Paris. That is a good one. Well, here, take a book.
Aren't they a little dry?
Yes. My wholesaler said they were fresh this morning.
Well, you know these deep freezes they brought over from America.
Yeah, it could be.
There's not much smell left either.
Hold on. There.
But Kukla, they all smell like violets.
That's all right. Maybe she's colorblind. Here.
I would love to meet her.
You'll meet her, my boy. You'll meet her. You know, just before she goes to work, every morning she goes down there and feeds the sparrows and the little birds, just like you said in your song.
I will try. Well, I left my paints over here. I must set them up in the park. And if she comes by, I will finish the portrait.
Ah! Quel d'amour! What a glorious, glorious thing to be young. Oh, well, actually, I wouldn't trade places. I love my flowers. I like to stand here and watch the people. Well, here she comes now. Bonjour, my dear. Bonjour.
Bonjour, madame.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. And
Comment
you?
ça va? Oh, très bien, merci.
Yes.
Et vous?
Yes, very well.
That's good, my dear. Well, you're not at work. You're a little late this morning.
Well, I want to stop over in the park. I have 3 hungry sparrows and 2 pigeons.
Oh?
I've saved part of my breakfast for them.
You have, my dear. You mean that is the only reason you are going over to the park?
What else?
What about the young artist that's over there all the time?
What young artist?
What young artist? Oh, the blush on your cheeks belie your statement, my dear.
He never notices me.
How do you know he doesn't notice you?
He draws pictures all the time.
Why, he's a fine artist.
I thought one time he was drawing me,
Hmm?
and I looked more closely. Then I thought it was a cabbage, till he drew a tail on it.
With a cat?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Well, you know, he's one of these abstract painters, you know. But, my dear, why don't you go over and feed the sparrows, and as you go by, here, take a bouquet of flowers. Take
Oh, I
2
hate to
bouquets.
take anything you've had so long. But I will.
Drop one at his feet
Merci.
as you go by. Good luck, dear. I'm a regular little... Whoops. Sorry, you can have that, dear. I'm a regular little matchmaker. Well, les fleurs, baillez-vous, les fleurs, les fleurs.
I'm just about to finish her portrait now. My easel.
Here she comes.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Oh, how you startled me.
I didn't.
I thought I was alone.
No, my easel.
I hope I haven't interrupted your work.
You may see this, mademoiselle. Oh, what a beautiful likeness. Ain't it still wet?
Yes, it is. So am I, now.
It is you, my dear. I paint. Oh, I've dropped my paints and everything. I've long wanted to speak to you, my dear, but I've been afraid that you...
Won't you have breakfast with me?
Oh, thank you. How kind of you. I hope I'm not taking you away from anything more.
Oh, no, not at all.
I wanted to speak to you, for it seems as if you don't have to go to work today, do you?
Oh, yes, I do. I have 3 costumes I must finish this morning.
You are a seamstress, then?
Yes,
Oh, forget the costume. Come, let us have a holiday and see Gay Paris together.
but I cannot. I do not know you.
Oh, you know me now. I am in love with you.
With me?
Oui, mais oui.
And we'll have a holiday today?
Mais oui.
Oh, what a lucky day that I passed by this way. I was on gate.
At the gate. And then we will go on a holiday in Paris together.
Wonderful.
May we? May we? La da 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 da.
That is the end of scene 1. And now if you will wait one moment while we get ready for our next scene, which will take place in the Place Pigalle.
I'm not a sparrow, but that looks awfully good. Well, everybody else is in Paris today. I wasn't invited to go along. I don't suppose that there's anything for me to do in the show today. I wasn't around when Ollie made out the cast and everything. Hello, Jack.
No mercy.
You in Paris, too?
Right along with him.
Ollie?
I'm busy right now.
Well, I just wanted to ask you, is anyone scheduled to do the Dream commercial in French?
Green commercial? Oh, heavens! Oh, heavens! I was supposed to do it, but I can't get up there now. I'm trying to pin up. Oh, be careful. Well, you see who I'm trying to pin up.
Maybe I could do it. I know a little bit about Dream shampoo, even though I'm not exactly what you'd call a glamour girl, or I guess I'm not really grown up enough to be called a rising young star of television or Broadway. But someday I'm going to be a rising young star of television or Broadway, I think. Why, Betty and I both are going to be. And we know how important it is for our hair to shine. We know that. And I know from what Ollie and all the rest of them have said how many rising young stars of television and Broadway choose Dream shampoo to keep their hair shining. Well, I use it, of course, my gracious. I don't have probably the most stylish hair in the world yet, but, well, they won't let me wear it real long and glamorous yet. They said it's better for me to have a short haircut because they think I'm a little girl. But it doesn't really matter what length my hair is. When I use Dream shampoo, it always looks so beautiful. And what Madame Octopus has always said, too, as well as Fran and all the rest of the girls on the show, they say, well, you can shampoo as often as you like with Dream shampoo because Dream cleanses your hair in a special way. It never dries out your hair and leaves it shining its very brightest. And, well, that's a very important thing to remember, whether you're a little girl or, as they say, a rising young star. Oh, certainly it's all right with me. Do you think he would listen to my cue? Cecil Bill says that he wants to show a picture of Dream shampoo, and you think he would listen? All right. Got me? He did listen. Isn't that wonderful? Well, that's wonderful. Oh, I know. I was just telling him about Dream shampoo. Gracious sakes. Now you run downstairs. Well, anyway, I guess the best thing for me to say in closing is be a rising star yourself. Choose Dream shampoo for silkiness, for softness, for that beautiful shine. Au revoir.
Thanks, Mercedes. Thanks a lot. Now, our next scene is the Place Pigalle, which is a little, somewhat the rougher section of the city. Cecil Bill, Cecil Bill, will you please set the scene? Hurry up, will you? Can't stand this much longer.
It's cost me a lot, but there's one thing that I've got. C'est mon âme. Cold and wet, tired, you bet. But all that I soon forget. Ah, mon âme. much for looks. I'm no hero out of books. De mon homme. 2 or 3 girls has he that he likes as well as me. But I love him. I don't know why I should. He isn't good. He isn't true. He beats me too. What can I do? What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man is, I am his
And so we leave the Place Pigalle, and, Madame Oogapus, Madame Oogapus, Madame Oogapus, Madame Oogapus, I'm unconscious, don't be silly. And so we leave, Oliver, are you not going to take over the announcements?
Just a minute, I'm trying to kill. I can't. Well, sir, I just walked through where they turned the streetlights off for a minute. I couldn't see a thing. Now, we will return to our young lovers now and join them as they go to a lovely little place in Montmartre called Le Pain Agile, or the Agile Rabbit, a little place in the cellar where they gather to sing old French folk songs. And we find now the host of the Le Pain Agile gathering his friends around to sing a French folk song.
Mes amis, mes amis. Cherchez la femme is a phrase I never knew the meaning of. I only knew it had to do with love. But now I know what it means, and I admit that it appears to be the very thing I've done for years. Cherchez la femme means look for the woman. A woman is what I have cherched for. Every place I used to go, I would cherche high and low, but you won't see me cherching anymore. Cherchez la femme means look for the woman, but there's no looking left for me to do. For I found that certain one, so my cherching is done. Oh, I cherche till I found you. Cherchez la femme means look for the woman. A woman is what I have cherched for. Every high and low, but you won't see me cherching anymore. Cherchez la femme means look for the woman, but there's no looking left for me to do. For I found that certain one, so my cherching is done. Oh, I cherched till I found you.
Well, Mr. Achille.
Lapin.
Oh, Monsieur Lapin. We enjoyed that very, very, very much.
It was most enjoyable.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm certainly glad you did. Well, I only have one word of advice for you two young lovers. Remember this. For hair that shines its brightest,
Use green shampoo.
Fran knows you use Dream shampoo for hair that shines its brightest. And she also knows you get the cleanest clothes in town with Tide.
I wear the cleanest clothes in town, the whitest, brightest ever. Will any soap wash clean as Tide? 1,000 times, no, never. You get the cleanest wash in town with T-I-D-E, Tide.
Yes, Tide gives you the cleanest wash in town, because Tide is the amazing miracle that not only gets ordinary dirt out of your clothes, but also leaves your wash free from dulling soap film. Why, hundreds of laboratory tests prove that Tide just plain gets clothes cleaner than any other washing products sold throughout America. And millions of you women have seen the Tide miracle. In the cleaner clothes your children wear, in the cleaner sheets and towels in your linen closet. So next wash day, rinse out a Tide wash, the cleanest wash in town.
Tide gets clothes cleaner than any soap.
Any soap?
Yes, any soap. You get the cleanest wash in town with T-I-D-E, Tide.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And the technical director is John Natalie.
And this is Bert Tillstrom. All the Kuklaprons will be joining me Sunday to watch Red Skelton's new show. You join us, too. Good night, mon amour.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you from Chicago by Tide for the cleanest wash in town, and Dream shampoo for hair that shines its brightest.
NBC Television.